will be live on Facebook in a sec.
We can do all the in chat with the YouTube crowd to start off with.
We are live.
Excellent. Welcome everyone to our final episode in our series discussing narrative lyricism. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah,
Sean?
that's the one.
Narrative lyricism. I say discussing, but it's mostly Sean talks about lyrics. Me and Ben interject with a bit of rubbish here and there. But it's part of a series that we've been doing over on YouTube. Sean's made a series of videos helping people write their own rap, that kind of stuff. So people have been sending stuff into us, we've been discussing it and talking about some other stuff as well. How are you guys doing today? It's Monday evening.
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Looking, yeah, everyone's in the same boat, aren't they? It is what it is. Everyone's coping.
Are you coffee tonight? Sometimes you're whiskey, sometimes you're coffee.
Today's coffee. It's a weekday, and gotta keep the mind focused.
I'm for coffee.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. That's like a family joke we do that whenever someone's making like a cup of tea or coffee or whatever, they say, are you for coffee?
Okay.
Because obviously it sounds like something else.
Okay, got it. I was trying to work out that's a nice
Are
story.
you for coffee?
I was just looking. Well, that's a nice story. Thanks for sharing. And I suddenly got it. I was I like that.
I don't know. Maybe it's a bit.
No,
cringy,
not at all. I like it.
Um,
Once I got it, it was
enjoy
good.
So it's like we can't stop ourselves now. It's always you for coffee, me for coffee. Ben, you're letting the team down on the glasses front tonight, but making up for it on the beard front, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did discuss beards last week though, so let's not go there again this week. So Sean, the final video has gone up on the YouTube.
Yep.
Do you want to give like a brief summary what it's about and what people might get from it?
Yeah. So basically, the last video, the culmination, the apotheosis, the ultimate, was bringing together all the steps we did in previous videos. So in previous videos, we talked about basic structure. We talked about different types of rhymes. We talked about using, what are basically poetic techniques, metaphors, similes, all that kind of stuff. And then the final video just puts that all together, talks about structure, talks about how to tell a story. And we kind of, I'd used an example, our Codewalkers track from back in the day, 2017, back in the day. Because that was so long, it feels like so long ago.
What's the track called?
Father's Day. And
you can find this video on YouTube if people want to watch it.
Absolutely, yeah. So there's a video on YouTube. You can check out the track, obviously, on codewalkers.uk. And you can download it as a part of an LP as well. So check all that stuff out. And yeah, that's obviously we're using the story because that's something we wrote. But one of the things we noticed about that, one of the things that I definitely noticed about it was, as I was writing, I started to think about other tracks that are telling stories, and a lot of, quote unquote popular music gets a bad rap. People say, it's too simplistic. It's not like it was back in the day, blah, 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 blah. But actually, there's a lot, last 20, 30 years, there's been some amazing tracks that can give a really good, deep story in a very short space of time. It's its own skill, being able to convert a story into such a small space. And it's a poetic thing, it's a skill, it's a style. So yeah, check out the video and get involved in doing your own narrative raps. Everything's there for you to help you write your own.
Yeah, it's good. And what I would struggle with personally with that is I might sit down and be like, right, let's write a rap or whatever, and then I'd be like, I can't think of anything that's worth saying. Like, any advice on that?
Yeah. I mean, one of the problems my dad's got this theory, and it's really strange. But my dad's got this theory that people have ideas like there are ideas almost like in the ether. They're just there, and they're just flowing around, and they just hit people at different times. And he was saying like the difference is that there are some people who, as soon as that idea comes, they recognize it and they write it down, or they just keep a note of it, so they're just ready. And I guess it's a point he makes about being ready to take an opportunity. So, like in terms of sitting down, like you might be sitting there thinking, I got to sit down, I got to come up with an idea. And sometimes it doesn't work like that. You might have I mean, weirdly, a lot of my early, like when I first started writing, when I was like a teenager, a lot of it came from dreams. Like I'd wake up, I'd have a dream, and it would be like just so vivid that I'd have to write the ideas down. And then those ideas would end up being turned into songs because, I just didn't have the vocabulary to be able to express it clearly. A song was shorter, less words, could just get my ideas out more clearly. So in terms of coming up with ideas, I would say, don't stress too much about that. Think about, people say write what you know, to a certain extent, but like when you're telling a story, it doesn't have to come from your life. There all these guys who write murder mysteries haven't actually killed anyone, hopefully. Yeah, so they're writing in a realistic way, but you got to suspend belief. You got to put yourself in the position of the character. So you don't, if you're there's a criticism about a lot of rap artists that are they truly street, which is what we're making fun of in Roadman. Um, but they'll get that criticism like, oh, how can you write about something you've never experienced? And again, there's that sort of thing, there's that sort of argument for a lot of rap artists that there's the lived experience they have, the sympathy they have for the people around them, that gives them the right or the permission or the experience to be able to tell that story. So I mean,
well, authenticity is a big thing in rap.
Yeah,
isn't
it
it
is.
Like it is in other musical styles as well, but I think particularly in something like rap, and also I think a lot to like maybe singer-songwriter styles, that kind of stuff, much more so than it may be in rock or pop or metal or
yeah. It's
funk.
it's a hard
yeah.
one, isn't it? Because there is in terms of the rap community and sort of the links with the especially African American experience of living. There I think it's important not to misrepresent yourself. So I think someone sort of talking about being a gangster and shooting up 30 people who's actually been to university and, his parents were rich and they put him through it. I think that's the worst kind of inauthenticity. But that shouldn't stop you from being able to rap, full stop. People can't say, oh, you can't rap unless you've had this experience. That's ridiculous. But it's about what you talk about. So you got to be upfront and honest about that. And again, if we're going back to the example of Father's Day, I remember that was written about the experience, kind of heavily edited, of some kids that I knew. So it wasn't my personal experience. So anyone who sort of listens to Father's Day, don't get the wrong idea. My dad's really cool. Like
Your dad's listening to it, and he's like, "Oh,
yeah, dad's like, what? It's like, no. My dad's all right. My dad's cool. But this is the experience of people that I've known, and it's a sad experience. It's looking from the outside and seeing it, but that's part of, I think, in terms of the narrative lyricism, it could give you the opportunity to write about something that you're really concerned about, you're passionate about. Even it could be a cause, and I know like, SJW, blah 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 blah. People have like a big chip on their shoulder about being worthy or being a social justice warrior. To be honest, it just seems like being a decent human being. There's something that you've seen, it's an injustice, it's not fair. You write a song about it. I don't see how anyone can have a problem with it, unless they're a sociopath. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Right, let's do some rap. So do you have some words? Who sent stuff in this week? Has Luke sent some stuff in?
I don't know actually. Have we?
Ben?
Yeah, I think so.
we did actually. I think he did. Yeah.
Good.
Let me bring
Thanks,
it up.
Luke.
Yeah.
Thank you
Cheers,
for the
Luke.
chat.
In fact,
Otherwise we'd be struggling.
we would be struggling for what we're.
Oh, we got good
Yeah.
10 minutes of chat though. Very interesting.
Well, yeah, I don't know how much people are going to watch it for the banter.
Fair. That's a fair point. Yeah.
That's what I do. Cheers.
Oh, is that? Hey, Luke.
Luke.
Has that caught up yet? Has that caught on?
I don't know.
I hope not.
Luke, has anyone started greeting you with the L yet? Let's keep chatting while he replies. We don't want to have just like a one-to-one conversation.
So this is
over,
just to be so this is the lyrics about so it's about 4th of January, wasn't it? I've got up here, so I think that's the one, isn't it?
No, I don't think so.
No. All right, never mind then.
You got
Oh, Ben's gonna wrap him. Come on, Ben.
first of Feb.
1st of Feb.
First of Feb.
Okay, all right, no worries. Let's get that up then. I had the wrong one up.
They're in
I would say normally we're more professional than this, but
on our
that
Instagram.
one.
not really true.
It's on the Instagram,
Yeah, I
is it?
don't,
All right,
don't
cool.
know if anyone's posted it anywhere else. Or put it in.
Cool. All right, let's pull that up then, because Luke's got a really good structure to his work. Sometimes I kind of mess around with the cadence and change it a bit, but this time it's going to be like fresh. Fresh.
Well, there's like a novel of lyrics. Yeah.
Oh, gee, yeah, you're right. There's a lot.
I'm looking forward to it. Right, let's get that beat on. Never seen it before.
Never seen it
Let's
before.
hear 'em.
This should be interesting. All right, let's just make it bigger so I can actually see the. Here we go.
Luke says that no one has greeted him like that. Don't worry, it'll come.
Yeah.
It'll come.
You gotta own it, Luke.
Give it a couple of years.
What I would love.
Oh, what about like on a bigger scale, like that kind of thing?
Something like that.
If you're like greeting him maybe across a supermarket or something, and he's not going to see that.
That's true.
Anyway,
All right.
let's hear this rap.
All right. One of the things I love about this of Luke's work is the consistency. Like he's got a theme and he's sticking to it. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
like concept album.
Yeah, definitely. Like we should definitely tag in Marvel in this.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Like get a record deal with Marvel and just do like tracks.
Rap to just quit stalling, Sean. I get the feeling that you're stalling and like frantically trying to read the lyrics and work out how you're going to do them. Oh no, need to clean up your computer. Okay.
No. I've lost you. We've lost you as well. No. Did you?
Okay. Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me
can hear
still?
you, Dove. So
All right.
no, it's not coming through.
We can hear you, but you're not on stream, I think. Okay, Sean's gonna try and sort that out.
You must. Did you
and
stop
hopefully
listening? The listen to plugin or anything? Oh, we got the beat coming through now, but not you talking. Yeah, we got the beat. So the beat's blasting
Okay.
on stream. There we go. You're back.
Any-
You're back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I back? Okay, there we go.
Really back.
All right. So apologies for people who we broke off on the stream. That's just a little DAW nonsense. Sorry.
Okay.
Is it going? It's gone again, is it?
No, go.
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. Let's give this a try. One, two, 1, 2. Here we go now. we'll fight it. We seen a lot of loss and truth, won't deny it. But the war rages on like a scene stages on in the blink of an eye. It's like the last phase we got in May. My acts do justice, heart stays true. I may have the fortitude to see it all the way through. Whatever happens, leave it all on the table. We may not make amends, avenging is the best thing we could do. We're bringing the thunder, without the AC/DC. Leave justice to us, you angry DC. Taskmaster skill set, impressive, wow. If you want to mock me, you'll hammer down, like Loki. Your jokes ain't holding up, you better bow down like my cousin's name is Odin, son. We're in it together, no one go Romanov. Unless you're acrobatic, then I'm showing off. The kind of arachnid won't just bite your man. I'll spin you into widow like a spider can. Sorry's Peter Parker, we don't need you, homie. Hate to see you disappear too soon, Tony. At least we'll keep you up on the big screen with Sony. I like this, Luke. This is really cool.
Nice.
Complex.
Nice.
This long's not finished yet. Heals for me. If we're talking heroes, I'm the blueprint. Saving the world, I started the movement with the shield in hand. A defender, but you can call me the first Avenger. Yo, some people rely on tech, not me. With my giant biome pecs, with a sparkling smile, my haircut clean, the embodiment of the American dream. Together, Avengers never die. Together, Avengers never die. Cause I'm always mad, that's my secret. Unleash anger, why try to keep it? If you wanna get mean with me, I'll get meaner. When the grass goes green, then you know I grow greener. Speaking of losing your marbles, check me out, cause I'm the cash, they call me Marvel, not a stretch. I'm about to give you whiplash. I'm an inhuman who can shapeshift bad. If you get mad easily, better get a grip. Trust me, I got one and I won't let it slip. You got a superpower, hope you gotta get the whole cash. Cause money is power. I got power and I'm blowing it fast. Ironclad step to me, you get zapped. Sorry, Steve, I might as well be capped. Mess with me, and you know you're gonna get clapped. Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh, Luke, this is fire. He hasn't finished yet. There's still more. There's still more. He's bringing more. Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe, but this one puts a smile on my face, petulant child evident now. You get ready to bow. It's arrogant how you believe you relevant. Wow, malevolent vow, proceed to level and plow. Half the universe prefers to just hurt. Infinity stones, all capabilities grown. I'm all powerful, breaking every bone. Every citizen, including Avenger Initiative. Can't do anything, I'm taking all your hope. Now watch me killing it. And that will be the end of the story of you died. It was pride. Got to admit, yeah, you tried. But what do you expect? I gotta get it hide. There we go.
Nice.
Luke.
Amazing.
Nice.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah. Really good.
Say that down.
Enjoyed that. It's been great hearing the progress over the weeks, isn't it?
Yeah, like that
Really,
that's
enjoyable.
really. I didn't change anything with that one at all. That's all Luke's work, and that's fantastic. Like really, really good.
Well, to be fair, you only saw it 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, so I couldn't edit it. Couldn't edit it anyway. But yeah, let's still give credit where credit's due. It didn't need to be changed. It was really good. Lots of imagery, just the
I like the
style.
line about bring in the thunder like AC/DC.
Yeah, no, that's quite
nice.
clever actually. Yeah, good play on
And there was
concepts.
a nice Peter Parker line as well.
Yeah.
The last bit was supposed to be Thanos. He
Yes,
says.
definitely. Yeah, got that one.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it was great. And like I think, as you were saying about it being long, and I think in a way that's a good thing, because it doesn't matter what kind of craft it is you're trying to master. Like, there's a certain amount of just needing to put the time in.
Yeah.
So like in terms of writing rap, you need to write a certain number of words before your stuff is going to be good. Or if you're a songwriter, you need to write a certain number of songs before any of your songs are going to be good.
Yeah.
So it's just about putting it's partly at least about putting the time and the effort in. And obviously we can see from the length of that, represents a fair amount of time and effort. So
definitely.
Great job, Luke.
Luke!
Really impressed with yeah. it'd be great. Luke, when lockdown's over, you got to come to a gig so we can start.
Oh
doing,
man,
like,
we'll get him on stage.
Luke gestures from the
We'll
stage.
we'll get like one bar, like we'll get
Do the
a
Avengers
quick
rap.
in like halftime. Get Luke on stage to do a rap. Oh, that'd be wicked.
That would be awesome.
Okay, sorry, I
That
don't
would be
want to start
awesome.
making promises, but that would be awesome.
yeah. But yeah, no, thanks so much for like sending stuff to us. It's been rewarding for me to see like the improvement week on week.
Yeah.
And I'm not even the one who's been doing the videos, so it must be great for Sean as well.
Oh yeah, loving it.
So well done. Give us a message on Facebook and let us know your address and t-shirt size. We'll send one over for like taking part in this series. Now that it's over, I feel like we should give Luke something.
Yeah.
Something aside from dubious advice on writing rap. So yeah, let us know. We'll get it over. Anyone else? Anything else to say on that? Any advice for Luke or thoughts on rap? Ben, do you have anything else?
No, sounds good. Really enjoyed him. I don't really listen to lyrics that much when I'm listening to music. I don't know if some people listen to it differently or what, but I tend to focus on the.
Sometimes I do,
music
sometimes
side
I
of
don't.
things.
I think it depends on the music.
Yeah, I think it does. If it comes to if it's rap, I'm definitely listening to the lyrics. But I think with dance music, a lot of pop music, I'll listen to the music. I'm not listening so much to the lyrics. Maybe the melody a bit.
And with more poppy styles, like I always feel like the rhythm of the lyrics is kind of more important than the meaning, really.
Okay.
Because it's all about being like a hook or whatever, as opposed to communicating something deep. Like you listen to some great pop songs, the lyrics can be like pretty nonsensical or at least mundane, but they can still be great songs if the rhythm of the words is used well. Okay, so as well as Luke's thing, Mum has sent in the final version of the Nightcat. So the Nightcat is something that Sean's been rapping every week in various forms, and she has taken on board your advice from last time. And I'm going to check it in the Zoom chat now.
Right.
And then, as always, we don't let Sean see the Nightcat. So he just... Oh man, why isn't let me paste that?
So yeah, anyone who's been
Hate Max.
watching these, you'll be aware the Nightcat is written by a wonderful artist who's been sending stuff in. So
I'm gonna have to forward you the email because my thing isn't working.
cool, no worries.
I'm gonna email it to you. Okay?
Yeah, no worries. I'll pick that up. The wonders of modern tech.
Not on my end this time, though.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah. I know.
No, I don't think any of us here. Ben's the tech master. Like he's quite quiet sometimes on the stream, but
He watches
none of this
everything.
would happen if Ben wasn't there, like sorting it all out. It would be an absolute shambles if me and Sean tried to do anything like this.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I've emailed it to your email. I was about to read your email address out. It's probably a good thing I didn't.
Yeah, definitely a good thing. Here we go. Got it. And let's see.
Get that beat on. No stalling. Straight in with a Nightcat.
Okay, all right. I'm just seeing like one or two of the lines. All right.
I'm still waiting for this clip to appear on Facebook as well. I think Ben's gonna sort out.
Here we go. Is this coming through?
Yep.
Yep. All right. So this is the Nightcat, written by MC Dabson. Well, I woke up in the night and I thought I wanna bite, so I went to the kitchen to get myself some chicken. There upon the mat was a strange enormous cat with eyes of emerald green, the biggest ever seen, and he stared at me and said, "Go back to bed." But I said, "This is my kitchen and I want some chicken." But he said, "I'm here to stay. You will do what I say. First thing you will do is get me some chicken too." The cat sat on my mat. He's always there. He's in my hair. He doesn't care. He wants me near to bear his need and feed his greed. Rhythm change. He's so strange. He got silky hair, no mange. Such a picture, but a fixture. He won't move away from his groove. He is faster every day. He ignores the words I say. He just snores. He's a master. Keeps my larder in his pores. He's even like in prison. I struggle, but I can't get free. The python off an incubus has crushed my rights into dust. When he sat writing tight on my mat in the night, how was I supposed to know that he would grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow? Can I creep up underneath? Now he's crushed me as a deep. Whisk his tail, eyes and claws smothered by his fairy paws. Not in my house anymore, I'm a mouse on the floor. Where's the hole to hide my soul? Why I live in control? Take my chicken, home and kitchen. Lost of everything could be. Fair exchange for tyranny. There we go.
Nice. Good. And that's the final version of Nightcat.
The final version, yeah. She fully leaned on into the dark side on that one.
Yeah, she said after your comments last time, she felt, the dream ending, as it always is, was a bit of a cop-out. Yeah. So she said, went darker with it. And I thought it worked well.
Yeah,
what did you
I
think?
thought it worked really well. And kind of like it's again, cat lovers may disagree with my opinion, but I think it's a fairly accurate portrayal of what a cat really is. Yeah, they are fairy tyrants who rule the roost.
Is that why Catwoman's a baddie?
Yeah.
Is she a baddie?
Yeah. She's a thief.
Is she? I wouldn't have been able to tell you that. Well, yeah, but you can have goody thieves.
Well,
can't you,
but like
in
the, I mean, she's not a girl comic book nerdy, but yeah, no, she's definitely she's on the.
Yeah, she's not like a main baddie, is she?
She's not evil. Yeah, she's not evil. Like she's not going to murder people, but she is going to steal from them. So I don't know. I don't like different levels of evil. I guess.
Is that a baddie? Yeah, I don't know.
There's a whole spectrum with Gotham, isn't there? So.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
chaotic neutral, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah, no, I thought that was cool. I think like musically, if you're doing like a proper track of that, you do like make a big deal of the rhythm change bit. Yeah. Like, you got your fast slow coming down and then like rhythm change and then have the beat completely change going to halftime or something like that.
Oh, that's you.
But no, it's cool. Ben, thoughts? Come on, Ben, give us one thought.
Struggling to think today.
Give us a thought, Ben.
That's my thought for the day.
That's Ben's thought of the day. Sean, anything any advice? Anything you?
No. I mean, I'm tempted to just sit down with this and because the only issues with this now would just be the performance. So I think in terms of how it's been written, I wouldn't change anything. It's now just going to be about performance and coming up with something. Yeah, I almost feel like in terms of the background music, you'd need something that was kind of a bit jaunty, maybe in like major keys, and then when the rhythm change comes on, keep the same thing, but then change it to minor key, and just becomes a bit more creepy and dark, and just gets like heavier and heavier until the end. So like, I think there's the kind of lyrics where you could have some real fun thematically with the background music.
What about the video as well? Do you think you'd look good in a cat suit?
Oh hell no! But
I think you could pull it off. Who wants to see Sean in a cat suit for our next video?
Nobody.
The live show, surely.
We'll stick a poll on Instagram. Yeah. Because you've got the glasses for the live show, so that's kind of part of your thing now.
Yeah.
So maybe cat suit and the glasses.
I'm trying to think of a single hip hop or rap artist who would actually. Having said that, Busta Rhymes could get away with it definitely. But apart from that,
we were talking about authenticity, weren't we?
We were, yeah. I mean that's probably one of the reasons I've bigged up Busta Rhymes before, but he's someone who has a very, very strong background in terms of his existence in Brooklyn, growing up on in very difficult circumstances, and yet he's so playful. Like he doesn't have that kind of over seriousness that a lot of a rap artist or hip hop artist can have. Just like, I take myself so seriously. Busta Rhymes is like, no, I'm gonna put on some green body paint and dance around in the dark on a music video. Yeah, at the same time, you said there's a really interesting,
and there's space for both, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think he straddles that line really, really well. It's something that I think he's got his authenticity comes from a place of just bravery. He can do whatever he wants. He really doesn't care what people think. And I'm still growing into that. I need to learn from him and be able to. So yeah, why not? I should put on a cat suit. Why should I be ashamed? Don't cats.
Yeah,
don't
stop taking yourself so seriously.
Yeah, we'll just do it. And and because in that spirit, I assume the both of you are going to put on some skits, some form-fitting outfits as well to join in with the.
Yeah, I guess that would only be fair. Although I'm not sure anyone would want to come and see us play.
I think people might come for that specific purpose, just to see it.
There's a thought that we're actually playing together again.
Yeah,
that would be quite something. Looking forward to that. Could be good to play with Aled and Shay again. A drummer and bassist we haven't seen
face to face for ages.
So Aled a bit ago. I haven't seen Shay in it must be like a year almost now.
Yeah.
At that last practice, we were working on some really cool new stuff.
Yeah.
At Music Box, and it's sad, isn't it? Never mind.
Dun, dun.
Anyway, it's just gone 8:30, so let's wrap it up.
Cool.
We'll be back live streaming again 8 p.m. next week. We're not sure what we're going to do. We might think of some in. If not, we'll do a songwriting stream. If anyone's got ideas, send them in to us. Head over to codewalkers.uk/store and buy our t-shirts. We apologise if we don't have any in your size, but we should probably sell some more of the ones we got before we order any new ones in a bigger variety of sizes. Thanks to everyone who's bought them already. We really appreciate it. It makes a huge difference to us as a band being able to make more music. There's a new Codewalkers track. I know I've said this the last 2 weeks, but there's a new Codewalkers track coming very, very soon. It's very nearly finished, isn't it, Ben?
A few more days.
Like I was listening to it earlier, and I sent Ben some notes on it like just before this, and there's literally like 2 things, and they were both pretty minor.
Yeah,
so
I was listening to it.
It's pretty much
I was listening to it earlier on in the day, and it was kind of like, that thing, what caught me out, and I kind of like, this is a good sign, but like I was listening to it, and I forgot that I was supposed to be making notes. I was just enjoying it.
That's good.
So I had to listen to it a second time.
That's a good sign.
And I still got distracted. I was just enjoying it again.
Cool.
But yeah, it's cool. It's really, really cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's a cool track. It's got a great groove.
Yeah.
I'm
loving the backing vocals as well.
And thanks. I'm trying to think of something to praise you about. Now I've got some praise to go
it's
around.
Okay. It doesn't. Yeah, it's the
good words in rapping. It is. There are good words in rapping. There are good words in rapping. Yeah.
It's bars. You gotta say, I've got tight bars.
So yeah, we'll be back next week. Come join us at 8:30. Get involved. Chat to us. Let us know what you think about anything. Thanks. Just reading through the chat on YouTube, see if there's anything. Okay, Nightcat says chorus needed.
Ooh.
Yeah, very quickly before we go, she did say that she'd written a chorus for this, but and then she thought, oh, I do know that rhythm from somewhere, and it went night cat, white cat, would you treat me right, cat? So she basically ripped off Roadman. It's the chorus. Night cat, white cat, would you treat me right, cat? So yeah, I would say that's a fantastic chorus because obviously it comes from a great tune. Spaggy says Busta Rhymes is a legend.
Thank you, Spaggy.
Excellent.
Agreed.
Luke suggests we should all dress as Marvel characters.
Ooh,
yes.
my man.
And I was going to say Catwoman, but she's DC. I don't know. They all tend to wear quite tight suits, though, don't they?
Hey, it is what it is.
I don't know. Who could I be?
I mean, I suppose we could just get away with like, I know I got a Hulk T-shirt as a gift for Christmas, so I could put that. That's like just literally a black T-shirt with Hulk on it.
Oh no! You'd have to go t-shirtless if you're the Hulk and paint yourself green. So very quickly, if we were to gig as a band, Marvel character, Ben.
I have no idea.
Come on, Ben.
It's a hard one, isn't it? Yeah, you're on the spot.
There's so many good ones.
Actually, with that beard, you could do a
Sure, go on
Thanos
then,
with
go
a
on.
beard. Ben, you could do a Thanos. Just
There we
like
go then.
Better,
purple.
you make
yeah.
a good Thor as well.
That's true.
Make a good
Yeah.
Thor.
Yeah.
Does Thanos have a beard?
No, but like if he painted the thing purple, the beard purple, it could be like his chin because he's got that weird like ripple in his chin.
He's got the massive chin. If you paint your beard purple to look like a massive purple chin,
Yeah.
you could be Thanos.
Yeah.
I would go for. It's funny now because I've seen all the films, but I can't remember any characters that I put on the spot. I would go for Iron Man, but in his Hulkbuster thing.
Oh,
So I've got
nice.
some coverage.
Nice. All right.
Um,
Luke, I can see Luke said X-Force. That's anyone who's watched Deadpool will know that the comic books are a bit more detailed on that. But yeah. no one remember anyone from X-Force. They all spoiler. You better keep quiet about that.
Okay, Sean, come on. Who are you going to be?
Ooh.
If you say, you say.
I think I would go
Ben doesn't say that.
as I would go as Luke Cage. Yeah, Luke Cage.
I can't even remember what he looks
That's
like.
good. Just
He's not in the
big
film,
black
is he?
big
Ben?
black guy with trousers.
Ben, you're
Yeah, I was
googling
gonna
it.
say,
That's
'cause
not
I don't know
allowed.
enough characters.
Daredevil might be a good one. As
Black
well.
Widow.
But we just list
that's
of
pretty
things.
much
I
a
have no
cat
idea.
suit.
Wonder Man. Who's Wonder Man?
There we go.
Wonder Man. Ooh, now that is a niche character. That's a
Well, I
really niche
didn't-
character.
Hey, anyway, I'm gonna cut it there because I know, like, if we let Sean,
Okay.
he will be talking about like giving us the history on all these niche Marvel characters all night.
Yep.
And everyone knows where Sean's gonna go. Maybe if people want to see us do a specific chat on Marvel, we could do that at some point.
That'd
but
be cool.
it would basically just be Sean rambling for a bit. But thanks to you all for watching. We'll be back next week, 8 p.m. Please come and join us. We're not sure what for, but I'm sure it will be vaguely entertaining.